You know, honestly, it feels like just yesterday that I did our list of cozy games for April, and it's hard to believe that we're closing in on halfway through the year already. We've seen some great games come out so far this year, and May looks to be no different with these 10 promising cozy titles headed our way. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brock, and I'm really glad you're here. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel for tons more cozy gaming content. Now let's take a look at 10 cozy and relaxing games you can play in May of 2024. Brocula is a vampire who has awoken after 500 years of slumber to find himself in a world that is entirely unfamiliar and his castle in ruins. With no money at his disposal, he'll have to take a series of odd jobs at a garage, a coffee shop, and a restaurant in order to make a living. When work is done for the day, you'll manage Brocula's cult and conduct sermons to claim the lifeblood needed to survive. Meanwhile, the ruins of the castle will need to rebuild, and you'll have to help him navigate the struggle of legally reclaiming the ancestral home. To be honest, I considered not including this one on the list because a game about bureaucracy and the trials of capitalism doesn't sound particularly cozy to me, too real and all that. And I'll be the first to admit that the pixel art style is not really my favorite, but I know this community well, and I know a lot of you will really enjoy this game, and I have to give credit where it's due for a unique story and interesting twist on classic cozy game and farm sim tropes. If you are a fan of Cult of the Lamb, this looks to be in a similar vein. Forgive the pun. You can play Brocula on May 7th on Xbox and May 9th on PC and Mac. Have you ever looked at Untitled Goose Game and thought, what if I could play this as a cat? Well, if so, then Little Kitty Big City should be at the top of your list this month. You play as an adorable kitty with a lot of personality trying to find your way back home. Along the way, you'll meet a cast of talking animals to befriend, find quests to complete, cute hats to wear, and maybe cause a little bit of mischief. Or maybe a lot. Little Kitty Big City is an open world game all about exploring the city at your own pace before eventually making your way back to your home. The world looks so lively and full of things to interact with, so I think this one will be a whole lot of fun. Besides, who doesn't want to run around as a super cute cat? You can play Little Kitty Big City on May 9th on PC, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Fabledom is one of the first games that I covered after starting my channel a little over a year ago when it entered into early access, and now the 1.0 version is ready for release. Fabledom is a cozy city builder in which you are the leader of a town of Fabelings, the cute little inhabitants of this fairy tale world. You'll manage resources, construct buildings, and design and lay out your town like most city builders, but you'll balance that work with forging alliances and even finding love amongst the nobility of the surrounding nations. Events will pop up throughout the game, prompting you to make decisions that will affect the lives of your citizens and can either help or hinder your progress. I should note that there is a military system and combat, but it isn't nearly as high pressure as comparable games like Age of Empires. Overall, Fabledom presents a relaxed, cute, and lighthearted world in which to grow your city and care for your people. If you're new to the city builder genre, then this is a great entry point. You can check out the 1.0 version of Fabledom on PC, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch starting May 13th. If you're a fan of tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons, then Baladins is a great choice for you to pick up this month. I played the demo for Baladins during the most recent Steam Next Fest and really enjoyed my time with it. The story is light and silly, and I found myself smiling often as I moved through the world and encountered new situations. Like most RPGs, you'll be able to choose a class to play when you start out, each with its own unique strengths and weaknesses, and you'll move around the game board to different locations where you'll be presented with events. Each event will have multiple options on how to proceed, and you roll dice based on your stats to see if you're successful. Baladins can be played solo, which is what I did for the demo, or it can be played cooperatively with friends. I enjoyed playing by myself, but I get the impression that it's even more fun to play with others. Baladins comes to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch on May 15th. Little Known Galaxy provides a unique spin on farming and crafting games by giving you command of a spaceship. You start out as a new captain in training for the Star Alliance. You'll restore and upgrade your ship, assemble your crew, farm, craft, cook, hatch and raise cute alien critters, and more. You'll also sail through the stars to far-off planets where you can land to search for resources that you will need for your crafting recipes and upgrades. Do beware that there are life forms that are less than friendly out there. Everything from your captain in training to your living spaces, your ship, and more are customizable so that you can create your vessel just as you like it. Like any good game of this genre, Little Known Planet features 10 eligible singles for you to befriend and eventually maybe find the one to share your life with. All in all, it looks like a really cute game and a new slant on a farm and life sim. You can play Little Known Galaxy on May 20th on PC and Mac. Paper Trail is a puzzle game in which you play as the protagonist named Paige as she sets off to be the first from her village to be accepted to university. The puzzles will be solved by folding and tearing the pages of the game itself in order to reveal the path forward. The art style of this game is exquisite and draws upon inspiration from watercolors and printmaking to create a vibrant and lush world that looks like you're flipping through the pages of an illustrated book full of monochromatic characters designed to look like collaged paper. Paper Trail has already won a slew of awards, and honestly, from watching the trailer alone, I can see why. If you love puzzle games or really story-rich games, then this is absolutely one you should check out. You can play Paper Trail on PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Android on May 21st. I really like being surprised by a game, and few games recently have surprised me as much as Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. You take on the role of the titular duck detective as you interview people, look for clues, and put it all together to solve a mystery. I played the demo for this game, and what took me completely by surprise was the phenomenal voice acting, which you don't necessarily expect in a small indie title like this. On top of that, the graphics were really charming and the writing was witty and made me genuinely laugh out loud many times. The game is slated to be rather short, but it promises to be really enjoyable, so I'm really excited to play through this one here on the channel. You can play Duck Detective: The Secret Salami on May 23rd on PC, Mac, Linux, and Nintendo Switch. "20 years after the original GameCube game, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is getting an upgrade for Nintendo Switch. Paper Mario is a party-based RPG where you will help Mario and his friends to take down the evil X-Nauts before they reach the Thousand-Year Door and steal the treasure within. The game unfolds like a storybook and features timing-based combat in front of an audience who you will want to be sure to impress. You will level up your abilities, make new friends, and explore the vibrant paper world as you race to collect the crystal stars. This remake brings updated features and visuals, as well as a refreshed soundtrack and new quality of life features. You can pick up Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door on May 23rd for Nintendo Switch. SunnySide has me very intrigued. I'm a big fan of farm sims, as I'm sure you've noticed if you've been around the channel for a minute, and this one looks like it will be an interesting addition to the genre, with the developers even touting that it has no watering cans, shipping containers, gift-based socialization, or mayonnaise machines. SunnySide is set in modern-day Japan and focuses not just on your farmstead, but how you can impact and improve the community around you, all wrapped up in an awesome anime style. What's really cool about this game is that it was developed and designed by an all-women group of developers who focused heavily on telling unique and compassionate stories about the characters who inhabit this world. In addition, it looks to have really in-depth customization options to let you explore your own creativity and self-expression. The design tools for your house seriously look like they are on or above The Sims level of decorating. This one is way out there on my personal list, which is saying something because there are a lot of great games coming this month. You can pick up SunnySide on May 24th on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Plank Builders is effectively a game of The Floor is Lava, but with cute monkey plushies. Magical marbles have the ability to bring stuffed toys to life, and it's up to you to gather the marbles and reach each of the toy monkeys scattered about the room. With the help of the monkeys that you've awakened, you will lay down planks and eventually build more and more elaborate structures to reach your goal and keep yourself off of the floor. You will fill the room with your creations as you search for all of the stuffed toys and climb to new heights in this game that promises to take you back to your childhood. Plank Builders is coming to PC, Mac, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on May 30th. So there you go, 10 cozy games that you can check out this month. Let me know in the comments which game you're most excited for, or if I missed any, and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for lots more cozy gaming content to come. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead of you. I'll see you back here on the channel really soon, and until then, take care. Bye.